Oh, what a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence in this part of the world. They've been talking about this one for a while and they have rolled up to it in fantastic numbers. You should have seen the roads outside the ground in the hour or two leading up to it. It has been bumper to bumper, the traffic has been extraordinary, but the level of expectation is also very, very high. And these supporters who were queuing around the block for their tickets as soon as we knew the date of the fixture, well, now they can't wait for it to begin. And begin it will any second now. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive attacking contest. And I'd be prepared to settle for a clash of lesser intensity in favour of lots of flair, skill, and plenty of tricks, and a few goals. I suspect I've probably overstretched my level of greed here.
And that gets things running. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate.
It's Tanpa! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Forward it goes.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Dembele, he's looked long this time. Nicely measured pass. Hits one! And he's there to make a great save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
And the counter is on.
Madrid have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Alexander-Arnold. Defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Oh, it's Dembele. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. Marquinhos gets it back. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Battles to win it back. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Over to the left. Just brushed off the ball there. Dembele plays it out to the flank. Dembele gets the better of his man. Now can he? Has a goal! And that has been clubbed away. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And here's Dembele. Goes for goal! Oh, another save.
Yeah, well, he won't be happy with some of the defending in front of him. He can hold his head high. That was a fantastic stop.
Up to meet it! He's missed, but not by that far.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Tries to get it forward quickly. And here's Dembele! Dembele! That had everyone off their seats.
Oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the smallest of tweaks.
And here's Dembele. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. Done very well to intervene. Madrid have it back and they can go again. Gets wrestled off the ball. And here's Dembele. Hakimi. Shapes to shoot! He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
They've played it short. He's had a shot! Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Gets up to head it! It's in! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the area of the palm, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Valverde. Madrid have a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Hoists it forward. Well positioned to make that interception. And the half-time whistle goes. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Wigan head into the dressing room pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Wigan carrying a one-goal lead. Well, that's where he wants it. Now the counter. He's one-on-one, and the shot! In it goes! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Well, that defence just wasn't expecting their midfield to mess up then, so when they did, they were caught completely cold by such a swift breakaway and such a well-worked finish too.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Alexander-Arnold. Good challenge, stood up well against his man. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Dembele. And it's played forward. Can't get the better of his opposite number.
What a good way to assert your authority for this second period. They were prepared to commit numbers forward into attacking positions, and the risk has been deservedly rewarded.
Going for goal! Tries to get it clear. Oh, shooting chance! That has certainly tested the keeper.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Well, they scored their first goal from a corner. What about now? Gets it back. Courtois gets good distance on it. Vinicius Junior. And now the breakaway. Plays it out to the wing. Great challenge, time to perfection. Vinicius Junior! And in it goes! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
He gets past his man. Oh, good interception. Vinicius Junior, and that's been won straight back. Mbappe. It's a loose ball. Shapes to shoot.
Valverde quickly realised that he could have a pop. Not his best.
Dembele looking as though he's being given special treatment here. Treatment he could well do without.
Yeah, now that he's scored, this defence is on high alert whenever he goes anywhere near the ball.
Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Oh, that's a waste. Madrid can make their change now with a break in play.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Fabian Ruiz has a pop! And that has been cleared. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. So a chance here, what can they make of it? Wigan looking to widen the gap even further here. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Has a hit! And that would have been game, set and match.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
Across the field it goes. Fran Garcia tries to get it forward quickly. He's left his man.
Madrid are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
He's got away. Gets away from his opponents.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Fabian Ruiz, who does have an assist to his name. And it's Dembele. Cut out in the nick of time.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Dembele hits it! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Just a few more moments for them to hang on.
about that. I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
The second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Two up, and that's that. Wigan did it. Terrific team effort to satisfy both the boss and the fans. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, they approached this with a very definite game plan, and I think to a large extent they remain true to that, and we can give the manager a big pat on the back.
So before we go, many thanks to Jim Beglin for his input, and from us both, good afternoon. Well, hello and welcome to what amounts to football heaven. It doesn't get a whole lot better than this. The conditions are utopian. The sky is blue and the players are with us for a football match so widely and keenly anticipated. Truly, this is pristine, and the level of expectation and excitement is reflected in the smiling faces of the crowd. They know it means so much, and they also experience between them a great sense of privilege at being able to attend this most special of games. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world, and boy does it add to the occasion. Has a hit! Oh, shame, that was nicely worked.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Rashford gets it back. Well, it did look promising to start with, but in the end they were thwarted before they could even make it into the final third. Hoists it forward. Face to face, and the finish! And the follow-up! It's there! Dembele was quick to move in. Keeper's handling wasn't great.
That's just top-notch. Showed exactly why he follows it up every time. Keeper struggles to hold on to it. Ball breaks kindly. He's always about.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting.
Barcelona have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
He gets past his man. Hakimi. Dembele. And the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Forward it goes. A real chance to break. one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. And it's played forward. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Dembele. He's had a shot! Tries to get it forward quickly. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Gray battles to win it back. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. That's surely a foul. Free kick. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Lacking in accuracy.
Marquinhos has totally shown his greedy streak, and the boss is not happy, I can tell you.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Hardly anything between the referee's awarded a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. And it's Rashford. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Plays it out to the flank. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Brings it forward. Dembele! It's Dembele! They scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
I can give the keeper a little sympathy here because I think he might have been slightly unsighted. However, credit where it's due, it's still a fine finish from a tight spot.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Barcelona have a free kick. Lovely bit of skill. He's had a look. Chance! And oh! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Rashford. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Breaks on here. Oh, it's Dembele. Has a pop! And it's played forward. And the whistle goes for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with a another show of strength.
Wigan sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. So off we go once more. Rashford. Just brushed off the ball there. Oh, it's Dembele. There's the through ball. Going for goal! Gets it back. Chooses to go back. Oh, shooting chance! Marquinhos. Hits one! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss. Gets away from his opponents. Shapes to shoot! And it's Dembele. Dembele! Yes! And they are cruising away.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
He's made it three. Quite a day at the office for him.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll. And the shot! Rashford. Just about up to the hour now. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Lewandowski. Good challenge, he just stood firm. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Well, it's about time, isn't it? Only after he's just notched a third.
Fabian Ruiz. Hakimi. And he's there to cut it out. Oh, they could break here. Rashford plays it forward. Defending was strong and firm.
Marquinhos just did a brilliant job there. It was one of those all-or-nothing commitments, and he came up trumps.
Oh, it's Dembele. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Clears it out of harm's way. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's got away. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. And here's Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! Oh, the keeper's done just about enough.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Barcelona have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. Two changes. Up to meet it! Harmlessly behind. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Hoists it forward.
Well, it seems obvious that the plan is to try and get their passing game going again, but not with that lack of quality.
Rashford desperately wants to get on the end of this. He's through. Dembele. Oh, he's put too much on it. Over the hills and far away. No catching them now.
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning breakaway.
4 in the game. He is the man. Wigan tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. And here's Lewandowski. Rashford is flagged offside. Willian. And here's Dembele.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Tries a shot! And again, they pile on the misery.
Well, I think we've gone past humiliation now. This could be doing some real psychological damage.
Wigan totally rampant here.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Now it's Lewandowski. And he's on his way! Big chance! And they've been caught out here. Hit into the middle.
That's a case of crossing in hope, and unless they provide some more options, it'll be more missed than hit.
Forward it goes. And that is that. Wigan are class apart. Opponents torn apart. They are comprehensive winners. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, looking back on this, the early goal had a big influence on what unfolded and allowed them to dictate with comfort.
Well, before we go, many thanks to Jim Beglin for his input, and from us both, good afternoon.